Oh, let's take a look at what's inside this box, huh? Not my cat's ears back. She's like, you spent more money on truck parts? Okay, this is for the Junkyard Truck. We got a brand new carburetor and intake manifold. I bought name brand stuff instead of eBay stuff. The cheapo stuff. Hopefully this will get us running in the right direction. Come on now. Hoo hoo. Hoo 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 hoo. Can you guys see what we got for a carburetor yet? No. Maybe not just yet. I've got a gasket set here for our 302. This is for the intake. I put new intake manifold gaskets on when I put the 2-barrel setup in, but I RTV'd everything, so it kind of just glue everything on. And I ordered a new set just in case. We'll probably end up putting it on anyways. I know, I'm teasing you guys. Ugh. Show you the rest of that here in a moment. This is our new 4-barrel intake manifold. Last time I bought one of these online, or from Summit, I bought the Summit Racing brand one, and it was a high-rise intake. I bought it for the 351. I didn't know what I was doing. I just thought it, would be cool. But I went with a name brand one. I wanted to get a Wyand. The price versus availability. I was able to get with this one, and this is actually a. Oh, cool, we got plugs. Nice. Make sure we don't have any damage here. But we got a Ford Performance or Ford Racing 302 4-barrel intake manifold. So that's nice. We'll go like that here in a moment. And I guess I'll stop teasing you. It's a 1906 Edelbrock 4-barrel carburetor. This is the AVS2. I've seen a lot of good reviews on it. Both Ford and Chevy platforms seem to work pretty good with this. Nobody yelled at me when I bought a 2-barrel eBay carburetor, so I better not hear any complaining about this. Actually, it doesn't matter. It's my product. I was going to go with the Holley, like you guys had suggested, because I put those polls up and I wanted to see what everybody thought for, brand-wise. But unfortunately, I wanted to go with a 650 CFM carburetor, but all the 650 CFM carburetors from Holley that I could find were pushing $500 to $600, sometimes more. And I just didn't want to spend that much money. So I went with this 650 CFM 4-barrel carbonator. And look, we even got stickers we can put on our Ford. I'm really happy this shut up before I have to go to work today. Because, when you got $650 worth of stuff hanging out on your porch, it's just not a good feeling. Let's get this out of here. Now, some of you guys have me on Facebook, so you already saw the bean spillage. Now, I think this is mechanical secondary, so we don't have to worry about any vacuum shenanigans. Oh yeah. Is it? Or maybe it is vacuum. I don't know. What I like about the Edelbrock, or Edelbrock as some people call it, is I like the fuel inlet in the back. And that's because of where my fuel lines are coming in from. They're coming from the electric fuel pumps that are still on the truck. And they come up from the back. Looks pretty decent. Looks pretty nice. I think I'm gonna run, my brake booster is gonna run off of this. And then the intake manifold has a spot in the back. I'm gonna use that for the Christmas tree, for all the HVAC controls. And that's how the setup was factory. Okay, and wouldn't you know it, it's made in China. That's okay. It's just a hunk of metal. As long as this carburetor, which is made in America, we'll be doing all right. Something I had a problem with my 351 is vapor locking. And what happens is, especially when you run these aluminum intake manifolds, what will happen is that this will suck a lot of heat from the engine, and when it does that, it transfers it to the carburetor. However, if you run one of these, this is a phenolic carburetor spacer, this will minimize that heat transfer. So the heat transfer is going to stop here and not boil your carburetor over. And when your carburetor boils over, or the fuel boils over, it creates a lot of vapor in here and then it won't start. And that was a problem that I had with my 351 long time ago. So we got our Carbonator Gaskets. This goes on there, and then we do another gasket. And we're good to go. I gotta get a little Facebook picture here. So we're just gonna mock that up a little bit. We'll put our gasket on there. Put our fancy schmancy Edelbrock spacer. Another gasket. Cool, we got a nice transition into the intake manifold for the most part. And then we'll take this, put that right there. Why? That looks proper. I think this is gonna run fantastic. And my I might actually be able to get rid of my air cleaner spacer. Because my distributor sits about here. I'll probably still have to run the spacer. That's okay. Is that all there is in the throttle, really? I like that you don't have to put much throw into it. I think right. Oh, it was I think the high idle was holding her back. Yeah, this has got annular boosters. See those red things down there? Those are supposedly a new and revised part. They have, I think there's like 10 holes equally spaced apart in each piece. It's supposed to help, you know, chooch a little better. Let's see, what is this? Annular boosters for instant throttle response throughout the RPM range. That's pretty much all it does. Cool. Well, unfortunately, I have to work tonight and tomorrow night. But I think Saturday we'll get the truck into the garage and we'll rip that 2-barrel crap off, and then we'll slap this on. Yeah. The other thing to note about this intake manifold is it does not work with GT40 heads. It's for stock heads. That is a note on the thing. Anyways, guys, I think I'm gonna edit this video real quick. I'm gonna get it up on the YouTubes, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. How about that?